Everyone is talking about the Maybach and the Rolls-Royce Spectre, but they're looking at the wrong car. This is the Maextro S800, and it's officially making the old-school luxury giants look, well, old. Here is why this is the only sedan that matters in 2026. People are calling this China propaganda. Others say it's the future of luxury. I want one word in the comments: overrated or overpowered. Welcome back to Torque Atlas. If you enjoy honest breakdowns without the hype, you'll feel at home here. Let's start with the exterior.
First of all, look at the sheer size of this thing. It is 5.48 meters long. That is basically a small yacht on wheels. It's longer than a Mercedes Maybach S-Class. It has presence. It has get-out-of-my-way energy. But the lights, oh my god, the lights. This design language is called Star Horizon, and I'm not even trying to be poetic. It literally looks like they trapped a galaxy inside the headlight housing. Zoom in here. Closer. See these? These aren't just LEDs. These are thousands of microcrystal elements that twinkle. When you unlock the car, it doesn't just flash, it puts on a light show. It projects a welcome carpet on the ground that is higher resolution than my first TV. And notice the grille, or the lack of one? It's this waterfall design that looks like molten metal. It's imposing, but it's smooth. It's not screaming, "I have a V12 engine." It's whispering, "I have enough computing power to run a small country." And up here on the roof, that little bump, that's the LiDAR, but not just one. This car has 4 LiDAR units and 32 sensors hidden all over the body. It sees things before you do. It probably sees your credit score dropping just by looking at you. Walk with me to the side. This silhouette is pure land yacht. The waistline is high, the windows are thick, and the chrome? There is just enough chrome to say I'm rich, but not enough to say I'm tacky. But we have to talk about the wheels. What are these? They look like dinner plates. They call them big pie wheels in China. They are almost completely solid. Why? Aerodynamics. This massive brick of a car has a drag coefficient of 0.206 CD. That is slippery. That is sports car territory. And the door handles? Look at this. They don't just pop out. They have starlight fiber optics embedded inside the handle. So when you reach for the door at night, you're grabbing a handful of stars. Bro, who thinks of this? Who sits in a meeting and says, "You know what we need? Glowing space dust door handles." And the doors themselves? They are powered, obviously. You press a button and they swing open, but they have radar sensors built in. If a cyclist is coming, the door pauses. If a wall is too close, it stops perfectly an inch away. It's smarter than most of the people I date. Round back. The tail is sleek. It tapers off like a boat. But the taillight bar, it mimics the front. It's this deep 3D red crystal structure that looks like a nebula floating in space. And look at the badging. Maextro. It sounds like a supervillains organization, right? Mr. Bond, welcome to Maextro. I love it. It's bold. Comparing this to the rear of a Lincoln or a Caddy, it hurts me to say this, but our luxury cars look like they were designed in 2015. This looks like it fell out of a time portal from 2035. Okay, so what moves this 3-ton cathedral? It's Huawei's Tuling intelligent chassis, and the specs are just rude. You can get this as a pure EV or an EREV, the top spec version. Tri-motor AWD. We are talking over 850 horsepower, 0 to 60 under 4.3 seconds, in a car that weighs as much as a school bus. The battery is a 100 kilowatt monster with 800 volt architecture. But here's the illegal part: 6C charging. What does that mean? It means you can charge this thing from 10% to 80% in 12 minutes. You can't even finish your coffee in 12 minutes. By the time you walk into the gas station to buy a Snickers, the car is full. And for the range anxiety people, the EREV version, that's the one with the gas generator, has a combined range of over 1,200 kilometers, 750 miles. You could drive from New York to Chicago without stopping. Your bladder will fail before this car does. Oh wait, I need to interrupt the flow because this car has rear wheel steering. That's normal, right? The S-Class has that. No, this is different. This car can turn its rear wheels up to 10 degrees. It cuts the turning radius down to 5.05 meters. That's tighter than a Mini Cooper. You can U-turn this battleship on a 2-lane road. but also it has crab mode. If you're stuck in a tight parking spot, the wheels turn in the same direction and the car literally slides sideways diagonally. It's like watching a glitch in the Matrix. Imagine pulling up to a valet and just sliding perfectly into the spot. The valet guy would quit his job on the spot. He'd think he's hallucinating. And let's talk about the ADS 3.0 4.0 autonomy. This is a Huawei system. It doesn't use HD maps, it learns. It's currently being tested for level 3 autonomy on highways. That means eyes off, hands off. It can handle construction zones, aggressive drivers, weird lane markings. It predicts what other drivers are going to do before they do it. Tesla FSD is impressive. This feels like Skynet. Okay, deep breath. Welcome to the first class cabin. Bro, I don't even know where to start. The entire dashboard is a screen, not 3 screens, one piece of glass. It's running Harmony OS 4. The resolution is so sharp it hurts my eyes. The animations are buttery smooth, 60 FPS, 0 lag. You can fling apps from the center screen to the passenger screen with a swipe. You can connect your Huawei phone, if you had one, and it becomes one brain. Touch this. That is real open pore wood. Touch this, that is suede. Touch this, that is real crystal. There is no plastic here. If it looks like metal, it's metal. If it looks like leather, it's Napa. The smell? It smells like money. It smells like a bank vault filled with vanilla beans. This is the Huawei Sound Superior system. 43 speakers. 40 frickin' 3. There are speakers in the headrests, there are speakers in the roof, there are speakers in the floor. It has 2,900 watts of power. I played a bass test track earlier and I think it rearranged my internal organs. It's not just loud, it's holographic. You can pinpoint exactly where the violinist is sitting. Okay, the front is for the chauffeur. This is where the owner sits. Look at the leg room. I can't even touch the front seat with my feet. But watch this. This is the zero gravity mode. The front passenger seat folds up into a ball and slides forward. My seat reclines back 148 degrees. A leg rest pops out and suddenly I am lying down in a car. And look up, the starry sky roof. It's not just printed on the glass, it's fiber optics woven into the headliner, just like a Rolls-Royce. But this one, you can change the constellations. You can make shooting stars happen on command. Are you kidding me? And the center console, pop this open. A fridge, not a cooler, a compressor fridge. It can freeze ice. It fits a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses. I'm drinking lukewarm water, but imagine this is Dom Perignon. And the privacy. Press this button, electric curtains on the windows. Press this button, a 40-inch projection screen rolls down from the ceiling. Yes, a projector. I can watch Netflix in 4K while getting a hot stone massage from the seat, sipping cold champagne, staring at artificial stars. I never want to leave. I live here now. Forward my mail to the back seat of the Maextro S800. So is it practical? Well, the trunk is surprisingly decent. It's deep. You could fit, I'd say, 3 golf bags or about $4 million in gold bars. Because let's be real, if you own this car, you're not doing the Costco run. You have people for that. But if you had to, yes, the trunk works. The rear seats don't fold down, obviously, because they are basically $10,000 armchairs. So don't try to fit an IKEA sofa in here. Alright, let's talk numbers. You've seen the 43 speakers, the L3 autonomy, the crab walk, the fridge, the stars. If this was a Mercedes Maybach S680, you're paying $230,000, easy. If this was a Rolls-Royce Ghost, you're paying $350,000. The Huawei Maextro S800, the pre-sale pricing puts it between 1 and 1.5 million RMB. That converts to roughly 140,000 US dollars. $140,000. That is the price of a well-equipped Cadillac Escalade. That is cheaper than a base Porsche Panamera Turbo for a car that has better tech, better luxury, and more wow factor than cars double its price. It's actually unfair. It feels like a cheat code. If they sold this in America for $140,000, Cadillac would be sweating, Lincoln would be crying in the corner, even Mercedes would be having an emergency board meeting.
So, is the Maestro S800 actually the new king of luxury, or is it just a lot of tech hype? I'm leaning toward king, but I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Would you take this over a Maybach? Don't forget to sub for the full range test coming next. I'll see you in the comments.